まとめてかかってこい。
Time to end this little game.
私としたことが。
That's how a true Nord. Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Hunting Brew mead with me.
I would love to share a drink with you, friend.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
無駄だ。いや。ダメージが大きい。
Care of that? Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
What is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
The road makes this one weary. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Stand aside, or else.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun city guard? The gate's closed.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the region.
Have it your own way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
Do you
if I'm
get to
going
the
run
Cloud
an inn
District very
someday.
often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Ah, Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
Dragons I can handle.
I'm here to buy
This talk of dragons,
I suppose you don't need
world's
to
gone
worry
mad,
about
I
that.
say.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth!
Lady, could you spare a coin?
But we can't afford it.
Need something?
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now. And I can't get the
Here,
sword on my own.
have a gold piece.
So you're willing to
Oh, thank
starve
you.
your wife and
Divines,
daughter to
bless your
defend
kind
some
heart.
rusty old sword?
I just need to hire
Why are you
one,
begging?
maybe 2 good men.
It's
You won't starve.
it's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since
Your wife.
Mama.
Foot outside that
Since she
gate. I
died.
won't be here when you
My
return.
aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Bye.
Trust in me, Whiterun. Trust in Heimskr. For I am the chosen of Talos. I alone have been anointed by the Ninth to spread his holy word. Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment. We are but maggots lying in the field of our... uncorrupt, sir. While you are saved from the dawn of mortality.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Well, there's no telling
What
what
me do
means.
then? Nothing?
My lord,
What's the
please.
meaning of this interruption?
This is no time for
Jarl
rash
Balgrup
action.
is not
I just
receiving
think we need more
visitors.
information before we act. I just...
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
A dragon has destroyed Helgen.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, a student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
But a moment of your time, my lord.
What is it?
We really must discuss the security here of Dragon's Reach. Perhaps we can get patrols in the city and retain more guards here.
Clear skies, perfect weather for traveling.
Anointed by the ninth to spread his holy word. Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, give praise.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at your store. He's an easy little man, but he has good stuff.
Truly reach enlightenment and deserve our praise you do, for we are one. There you ascended, and the eight became nine. You walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
Got something for just about everybody. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look... Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Can I use the alchemy lab?
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of... interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. What do you need, my friend? Be careful! I have several elixirs for sale.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Looking to do some hunting, eh? Avoid Brittleshin Pass.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
Need something?
Sundoes today. Here's hoping this week will be easier than the last.
How did a dark elf come to be Housecarl?
Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
What does a Housecarl do?
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
What threats does the Jarl face?
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on you.
Got some good people. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Do you work the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Don't do that.
Clear skies, perfect weather for traveling.
さあ、始めよう。